What's up, visionaries?
It's Mel.
And it's Greg. And M.A.G. Visions is back today bringing y'all another video. Now, in today's video, we got another reaction of The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Season 9, Episode 4, called The Obliged.
Obliged.
Now, it starts off, you see Michonne starts off, she's like, basically like killing everything in her way. Like, all the walkers. She can't sleep.
Yeah, that's where it starts first. She can't sleep. So you see her keep getting up. Like, she keeps getting up. She goes out there and she's killing these walkers. Now, like you said, I don't know if it's because she has still the instinctive to kill and that's her, you know, her venting thing, or is she doing it because she can't sleep and it literally helps her sleep? We don't know that.
Yes, and she might be doing it because it's like, okay, if you just sit back and you know that there's still walkers out there and you're not doing nothing about it and they're just still like walking around. Yeah. It's like, is she like you said, she might just be like a natural born killer.
Yeah, or that's what I say, or is she using it like basically, you know how I'd be like, you know, people drink warm milk and then they can go to sleep. Is that her warm milk?
It might be, because it looks like that's the only thing that's calming her down,
it
knowing
makes
that
her sleep.
Knowing that she's killing walkers and she's like getting rid of them, like trying to like extinguish them all.
But what I did notice is Rick is in the beginning scenes that you see her keep getting up, but he's not continuously beside her, which makes me think, is that part a dream? Is it real? Is it you don't know? But I just happened to see that Rick wasn't beside her in every clip.
Yeah, so
was it in her head? Was it real?
Or is it like are they showing like fast forward the future when he's not there, and she goes back to killing walkers again? Because if he's not there to tell her like what to do, then she's basically gonna go off what she's normally does. Yeah, so
well, what we have to address is that when she's fighting the walkers, she ends up hitting one of the walkers with Negan's bat. Where did it come from? She didn't have Negan's back. She had her, her sword. So where did it come from? And then she just throws it on the ground and just looks at it.
Yep. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's something going on with that.
Yeah, she don't know how she got it. Okay, then you see they cut to the scene where Maggie is holding Herschel. She's holding Herschel.
Herschel Glenn Reed.
That's our vote. We don't know what his middle name is. We just literally named him that. Like that's our vote for what his middle name is. But what you see is she's packing a bag with a crowbar. Which means she's about to go in on, we already know where she's going to go in. She's going to Alexandria. Yeah. That's where she's going. And she's going to pretty much kill Negan. At least that's her plan.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Yeah, so at least that's her plan. So after that, you see Rick is talking to Eugene. But the whole time, I don't know if you guys peeped in back, Daryl was peeping everything he was saying to Eugene. In my own opinion, I don't still 100% trust Eugene, because once because once you switch like that, like there's always like a chance that you'll switch back to like whoever gives you the best offer or whatever, that's who you're gonna go with, as long as he feels safe. What do you say? As long as I stay alive. So I don't really 100% trust him.
Eugene looks out for Eugene, basically.
Exactly. Eugene looks out for Eugene. Like And then, then you see Carol is going back to the kingdom. There was like a moment where it's almost like you could tell it's almost Rick's last days, because I think part of that was real. Like
they were both saying goodbye to each other, and it's like, it looked like Rick wanted to cry, and it looked like Carol wanted to cry too.
No, he wiped a tear. I saw it. He wiped a tear. Did you guys see it? Because he wiped a tear.
And that scene right there, that was a little bit like
emotional, from like the real life of him leaving. I believe that's what I think, because it was like you can just use those emotions of real life.
They were saying goodbye to each other.
Yeah, so she's going back to the kingdom. He said, "I don't want you to go." It was emotional. That part was emotional.
It's kind of like they're trying to make everybody
separate.
Yeah, it's like in the beginning, if you remember, in the beginning seasons, everybody was just one continuous group. Right. You know what I mean? They had like their core members, like they're like the 10 core members. Now it's like everybody is starting to like go to their own like civilization.
Yeah, everybody is separating. Everybody's going in total different directions. Like everybody is, I don't know. Everybody's just going separate ways, and that's the sad part.
So it's like we don't know if they're going to make it like, if they're going to have the story now as they're showing different parts of the story. Like one episode might be just the kingdom. One episode might be just the sanctuary.
We don't know where they're gonna go with.
Yeah, I don't know, but
then you see Jerry comes up and tells Rick that Maggie is on her way to Alexandria. So Daryl says, "Hop on." I'll take you.
I'll take you to Alexandria. Come on, Rick. Let's go to me.
Yeah, I'll take you to. I'll take you to. Alex. I mean, I'll take you there. So
I would have knew right there that it wasn't going like.
But he trusted him, so I don't even think he even literally thought about it. I think he just he gets on. So
I would have thought about it. Like I say, think about it. Maggie's on her way to Alexandria. Daryl, you want to take me to Alexandria to where Maggie is so you can stop her. I'm like, that's too like easy. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they cut to the scene where you see Michonne is talking. Well, she's trying to get Negan to eat because they say he's not eating. Mm-hmm. So she goes down there and she talks to him, and literally, to me, I just see him trying to get close to her because he's trying to work his way up on out that jail.
Like he said that he think that Michonne. He knows Michonne still has it in her to like
kill. The instinct to kill. He said we don't kill because we want to. We kill because we have to.
It's like you have to. You just can't let like the world just be. This is the regular world, and like you think everything's going to go along like it's planned. Like
then he said something about her son dying. If y'all remember, like in the first season, she addresses that her son, her brother, and her lover died. Yep. So he tried to hit on those like little moments to like get under her skin. You know what I mean? Because he's trying to like get her to like be like basically be on his side.
He's trying to make her seem. Well, he's trying to make it seem like Michonne and him are the same people.
Yeah, and they're not. And what did he ask for?
What you mean? What did he ask for?
He wants Lucille. He wanted her to get him Lucille. He's like, I need her.
That's not happening. And like I say, Michonne picked up Lucille and used Lucille. So she kind of like, I think when she did it too, she felt good.
Yeah, and if you remember when she was reading Judith the book, she also seen a bat, so it came up in her head again because she paused. She was reading the nice little book, and then when she seen the bat, it's like this bat just keeps reappearing in her like her life. Lucille. But to touch on the point where Rick and Daryl got stuck in that hole, you see, like they kind of had their moment too, where they were kind of saying like, and that's what Daryl said. I would die for you, and I would die for Carl too. Yeah, he would die, and I believe that. And Rick said, I would die for you. So that was like their brother reconnecting moment after they fought and ended up in the hole.
Because as you can see, as the seasons went on, they started to have different,
opinions about how
things should be ran and things with like the saviors and everything. So when they were stuck in that hole right there, it's like, even though we have our differences, it's like, we're going to hash this out right here because in the end, we're still family.
And we got each other's back.
Want to help each other. Just like when they got stuck in like those walkers started falling in the hole, what happened?
They helped each other.
Helped each other to get
out of the hole. Yeah, no matter what, they're still brothers. It's like with your siblings, you'll fight with them, and then then you'll talk again. Maybe I'm just saying. In some cases, I don't know, but I'm trying to think what else we need to touch on.
When he got out of the hole, he looked at Rick and he said, Rick told Daryl, I'm going to lead the walkers away from the bridge because if the walkers get to that bridge, that's it. They're going to break that bridge. That bridge is going to collapse. Yeah. So he basically told Daryl, look, I'll meet you back at camp. Let me lead the walkers away.
But it didn't really go like that.
Yeah, it did.
And you have to remember, he said when he was in the hole that we didn't touch on, that he's doing this because of what Carl said to him. This is all because he believes in what Carl wrote in those letters, and he's doing this.
So it doesn't want to make it seem like Carl died for nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't want to make it seem like Carl died for nothing, but unfortunately the world doesn't work that smooth. But when you see him, he gets pierced by the what do you call, like a barbed wire? Is that what it's called, like a barbed wire?
Yeah, it's like the thing where they building like concrete blocks. You break open the concrete block, you see like the
if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called I think it's called barb.
Yeah,
I think it's called barbed wire.
But Rick looks at Daryl and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna lead him away." Daryl looks at Rick and he say, "Man, be safe."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He said, "You too."
Right. So when he did that, he started to lead him away. Okay. What's the other point we got to touch on? And a.k.a. Jadis and Father Gabriel.
Oh, their relationship took a new turn.
But it's still like...
No, what I'm saying is she loves him because if she didn't, we know her character, she would have killed him. She's not going to keep somebody alive that she doesn't care for. She literally hit him away, but then she left with the helicopter.
Do you think she actually left with the people that were in the helicopter?
Yes, I do.
So you don't think you're going to see her no more?
I'm not going to say that.
I don't know, but
I'm not gonna say we're not gonna see her again, but I do think she went with. I mean, who are these people? Like the people that's in the helicopter.
Yeah, because I don't know who it is, but she wrote. I think it's the people from Commonwealth.
Okay, Commonwealth.
Yeah. So, but she wrote in the letter. What did she write? She say, "When you want to leave fast, you leave alone." What she say? If you want to leave together, you go farther. Like, so she chose to leave alone. You know what I mean?
It's At least that's what we think for now. And he started crying. It was so sad because he cares about her. Yeah. Like, you know, we haven't seen him really care about somebody, and he cares about her. It was so touching.
Yeah, but she's gone now, so we don't know whether you're gonna see her down the line another season or this season again.
I don't know.
But to touch on a point where Rick got thrown off of the horse when he's leading the walkers away. And then he comes around that corner and you see the other pack of walkers, the horse freaks out. The horse gets freaked out.
And dumps them off. Like, you pootie tang horse. Why you do that? like you like out of all times you wanna buck up, you gonna buck up when I'm gonna get messed up.
Yeah, but you can see the horse it threw Rick onto the barbed wire. Right. So he's stuck. So at the end you see Rick with the barbed wire piercing through like his abdomen.
And walkers coming from
both sides and they're coming at him. So like I say, I'm not gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna say this is like the beginning of like the end for Rick Grimes.
And it's so sad because you know that literally the next episode is his last episode. So I'm gonna have my tissues ready because I'm a crybaby. You know I'm a crybaby.
I don't know.
Town crier. That's what he said. Town crier. But I know I'm a crybaby, so I know I'm going to. I know it's gonna be. I hope it. I mean, I don't hope it's emotional. I know it's gonna be emotional.
It's gonna be emotional.
It's gonna be emotional. I just want to see how it's gonna play out and what they're gonna do with the episode and where we're gonna go from here.
Yeah, I'm
thinking. Rick.
I'm thinking at the end, at the very, very end, he's going to see Carl and he's going to see his wife again.
Oh, and he's going to see what's his name?
Who?
Probably everybody that he's ever.
Everybody along the way that
he's lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna see.
I'm kind of disappointed. I hope he sees Morgan again. Just one.
Like if he makes it there, that would be.
You know how cool that would be?
That would be amazing.
If Morgan will make an appearance in this one, in Rick's last episode.
That would be amazing.
I think it's some things they need to say to each other too.
Yeah.
Rick and Morgan.
Like, thank you. Because they started the whole little. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully in the last episode of Rick Grimes, we see Morgan come up in there.
Right.
But thank y'all for joining us for this video.
Thank you guys.
Remember to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below.
And see y'all next time.
We out.